Module 7. Cybersecurity, Privacy, and Trust in the Digital Age. Module Overview. In the 21st century, the digital revolution has reshaped business, governance, communication, and even human identity. But as organizations, governments, and individuals increasingly depend on digital technologies, cybersecurity, data privacy, and trust have become critical pillars of leadership. A failure in these areas can dismantle organizational credibility, erode customer confidence, and even destabilize entire economies. Therefore, digital leaders must not only understand the technical aspects of cybersecurity, but also the broader ethical, strategic, and human dimensions tied to digital trust. 1. The growing importance of cybersecurity in digital leadership. The proliferation of digital ecosystems, including cloud computing, IoT, Internet of Things, AI, and big data, has dramatically expanded the threat landscape. Cyberattacks are no longer isolated technical incidents. They have strategic consequences such as reputational damage, regulatory penalties, loss of intellectual property, and even threats to national security. Types of threats leaders face today: phishing and social engineering, manipulating employees into revealing sensitive information, ransomware attacks, holding critical data hostage, insider threats, employees or contractors abusing access, nation-state cyber warfare, targeted attacks on infrastructure and companies, AI-driven cyber attacks, automated adaptive attacks powered by machine learning. 2. Privacy as a cornerstone of ethical digital leadership. With data as the new oil, organizations collect vast amounts of personal, behavioral, and biometric data. However, improper or unethical use of this data leads to privacy breaches, lawsuits, and loss of stakeholder trust. Leaders must navigate a complex web of regulations such as GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, in the EU, CCPA, California Consumer Privacy Act in the US, Nigeria Data Protection Act, NDPA, and other regional frameworks. True digital leadership requires embedding privacy by design principles into products, platforms, and services. This means considering privacy from the very beginning of digital projects, not as an afterthought. 3. The interdependence of trust and digital adoption. Trust is the currency of the digital economy. Customers adopt digital services only when they trust the platforms handling their data. Employees embrace digital transformation when they trust leadership's integrity and commitment to cybersecurity. Without trust, adoption slows down, innovations fail, and organizations face resistance. With trust, leaders inspire confidence, attract partnerships, and create loyal digital communities. Trust is earned through transparency, accountability, and resilience in handling crises. Leaders must build a culture of trust by openly communicating cybersecurity risks, mitigation strategies, and data governance frameworks. 4. The role of digital leaders in cybersecurity and privacy leaders play multiple roles. Strategist, ensuring cybersecurity is integrated into corporate strategy. Visionary, promoting innovation while balancing risk. Guardian, protecting digital assets, stakeholders, and reputations. Ethical decision maker, setting standards for responsible data use. Culture builder, embedding cybersecurity awareness into the organizational DNA. This requires partnerships between leaders, CIOs, CISOs, data scientists, legal teams, and boards of directors. Leadership in cybersecurity is no longer siloed. It is shared, strategic, and holistic. 5. Building organizational cyber resilience. Cybersecurity cannot guarantee 100% protection. Instead, leaders must focus on cyber resilience, to anticipate, withstand, recover, and evolve after cyber incidents. Resilience involves continuous employee training on cyber hygiene, investment in AI-powered threat detection systems, adoption of zero-trust architectures, never trust, always verify. Developing incident response playbooks and regular simulations. Collaborating with external partners, governments, and security agencies. 6. The human side of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity failures are often less about technology and more about people. Employees clicking malicious links, executives overlooking risks, or leaders prioritizing convenience over protection all create vulnerabilities. Leaders must foster awareness, constant training on phishing, safe browsing, and device security. Accountability, ensuring every team member understands their role. Empowerment, building a culture where employees feel responsible for protecting data. A digitally mature leader must bridge the human-technology trust gap by combining technical protections with behavioral shifts. 7. Balancing innovation with security and privacy. Digital leaders face a paradox. They must innovate aggressively while safeguarding systems and data. Too much focus on security may slow innovation. Too little exposes the organization to catastrophic risks. The key to balance is adopting agile security practices that evolve with innovation, privacy-first innovation models that differentiate brands, risk-based prioritization, focusing on the most critical threats first. 8. Future trends in cybersecurity, privacy, and trust. Digital leaders must prepare for the future threat landscape. Quantum computing breaking current encryption. Biometric security, face, voice, retina, becoming mainstream and hackable. AI for cyber defense, self-learning security systems. Blockchain for trust, decentralized systems reducing single points of failure. Global cyber governance, nations and companies developing shared digital laws. Leaders who anticipate and adapt to these trends will establish themselves as trusted pioneers in the digital era.